Welcome to venerable Bobby Dodd Stadium in Atlanta, Georgia, home of the rambling wreck of Georgia Tech. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the Mississippi State Bulldogs, taking on a participant from the playoff last year, the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. The Yellow Jackets will kick it away to start. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So Mississippi State's offense will get first crack at it here. They got an incredibly efficient performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
The Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Makes the grab. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Leaves it with the running back. Past the first down marker and still running. The offense somehow fell on it, and they'll retain possession. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Scanning the field, it's Croman Hope.
And nice answer by this defense. You give up a big play, you go take a big play. Sometimes you get down on yourselves and one play turns to two. Nice job by this defense getting a sack, creating some momentum.
Toss sweep to the right. Turning it on. Big run there. Gets it inside the 20, all the way down to the 14 before he goes out of bounds. And the Bulldogs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And this offense went right back to the well, and this time the defense made sure it ran dry. The lost yardage leaves them with 2nd and 11. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can pick up the first without scoring. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. He did not make it. A stone wall on 3rd down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And he missed it. No good. After the miss, no change in the score. So Georgia Tech's offense will go to work for the first time. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy. He's not the most talented quarterback in the country. But when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going. So it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
In a competitive conference like the SEC, you just can't afford to start 0-1 if you want to chase a championship. Really important to get off to a good start.
No doubt, in the SEC, you've got to set the tone early. It's all about creating momentum out of the gate. Both of these teams had this game circled all offseason, David. They know what's riding on the line.
There's so much riding on the line. Who gets to Atlanta down the road? Bragging rights, recruiting rights, all this stuff. Once you get in conference play, it means a lot every single week.
Quickly complete. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets look to keep this drive humming. The pull and throw off the RPO. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give on the option. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. The Yellow Jackets have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Off play action. Under fire. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Powell. Brought down at the 33-yard line as this defense gets a 3rd down stop.
And I think if I'm a QB, I like the decision. I get it to my running back who's really good after the catch, who's really good with the ball in his hands, but the defense did the job. They got him on the ground. They gave up some yards.
Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Wants to throw on first down. Looking down the middle. And that is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Got him downfield. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. And the Yellow Jackets have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the 3rd game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Just enough time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Off-play action on first down. Finds space on the right. At the 45 on his way. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs!
Man, how hard is it to defend when you have a weapon like this at running back that can play wide receiver? You can design ways to get the football in his hand. Palmer, once you get it in his hands, he'll do the rest.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, and oftentimes those are easier throws for quarterbacks. These running backs, they're just naturally so good when they have the football out in space. Their vision, their creativity, their ability to make people miss. And this guy shows you right there, a difficult guy to stop now if you're this defense moving forward.
That first quarter set the standard, and we hope we get a lot more of that here in the second. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Georgia Tech has the ball back, and here comes the Yellow Jacket offense. Looking for an open area to his left. Got his man downfield. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. You get a play like that, and you feel like you can go in and finish the deal. It'll be 1st and 10 from just inside the 50. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And that's That's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching him. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now a first down from the 45-yard line. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Fires to the tight end. He stopped at the 45 after picking up 10 yards and the first down. The Yellow Jackets are on the move. Off the play fake on first down to throw. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets!
And I think sometimes QBs know before the snap who they're going to. You can tell he looks to the right immediately, knows his guy's going towards the middle of the field, reads the safety, put the ball on the money, over the linebackers, away from the safety, gets the big catch, and he walks into the end zone for a touchdown.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Gentlemen, want to jump in and let you know what's going on in this top 25 showdown. Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse. They're trailing by 21 to Oklahoma. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Bulldogs can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Looking to throw, it's Coleman Hope. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And he picked up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that had all the makings of bug meat windshield, but how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the first? Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. The play action fake. Got a man. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Grabbed in the backfield. It's McConnell. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. And the Bulldogs can really attack on this second and short. Now on the option. He'll pitch it. And that might have been a bad read as the defense just swarms all over the pitch man. Lining up to convert third down. The give to the single back. He'll be stopped at the 32. Still ground to cover if they want to convert, and fourth down is coming. And here comes the field goal unit for the second time tonight. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. Oh, no good. After that miss, still a 7-point game, guys.
Oh, man, the dreaded doink when you knock it off the crossbar. Those are ones where, man, just a couple inches to the other side, towards the middle, and that thing's in, but it still counts as a miss and a missed opportunity.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. And the Yellow Jackets with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Pulls and fires complete. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Offense breaks the huddle on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming.
And that's a play on third down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give them a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
Trying to make magic with his feet. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. First down here for the offense. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He's got the tight end. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll run it from the gun. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Georgia Tech! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches.
It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. He makes the grab in the end zone. They must have seen something on film as they turn the fake into the two-point conversion. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Got his man quickly. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to throw, he's working against the clock. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's down to the 38-yard line, and they can stop the clock. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. It's complete on the right side.
Well, I love the body control there by the running back. He had to catch that right on the sideline, make sure he had his feet in bounds, try to pick up some positive yards.
Working that left side now. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. They'll try to get it through the air. Fires to the middle. Pulls it in. Gets it to the 37. Clock stops to move the chains. From inside the 40 at the 37, it's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Using the quick game.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds.
Really good job by the defense getting to the quarterback and getting him on the ground for no gain. It's tough. Once you get there and get pressure, it's so hard to get these guys on the ground because they're elusive. Really good job wrapping him up and getting to the ground.
He makes a catch. He's there to make the stop, but not before. He sets up this offense 1st and goal from the 7. Looking to throw, it's Croman Hope. Fakes to grab. That should be the final play of the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Gentlemen, what else is new? A really raucous environment there in Atlanta. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. And with that, let's send it back to the guys on the flats at Bobby Dodd Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. Mississippi State has it teed up, ready to go here in the second half. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Ramblin' Wreck offense rolls back onto the field. Looking to throw on first down. Got it behind the line. It's Powell.
Defense has their hands full with this one. I know he's not the biggest guy playing the running back position right now, but they know he's going to be catching it too, and they're going to have to bring this guy down in space. In the passing game, they better make sure they get a lot of hacks to the football. They've got their hands full.
And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The RPO, it's complete. They'll get him at the 45, but he got 10 on that one. The Yellow Jackets will have it 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He put some heat on that one down the middle. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wants to throw it. Oh, they're after him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
This time it's complete. Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. And the Yellow Jackets started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the 1st down.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Swings it out to the flat. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Dropping back, it's Croman Hope. Got a man in the middle. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. The offense set for a 1st down play. Throws to the back. Snags it over the middle. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. Gives it on the option. Stop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
It'll be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch, because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the 3rd quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air.
Intimate stride inside the 10. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the 1st down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. He'll set up to throw. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Throw to the end zone, picked off. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. He might want another play. They'll start this drive going to the air. Incomplete, thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
This is going to be a key that we look at this entire game. How can this defense find ways to affect this quarterback and get pressure on him? Because they felt coming into the game, if they could do that, they could affect him. and influence this passing game.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. First down for this offense. Looking downfield on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Running back searching for a hole. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. Offense in a bunch formation. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they finally get their first sack of the day. And one of the things coaches point to every week, how many times are you affecting the quarterback? Last week, they got 3 sacks. They got to continue to put more and more pressure on the quarterback to play better defense.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. From the gun, to give, looking for room. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bulldogs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. To the air, it's Coleman Hope. Gets it out quickly. Oh, what a move to get open. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Hard running there. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line.
Defense, man, you got to go low, and you got to chop that tree down, right? Go to the legs, take the legs out from underneath them so he can't continue to churn those puppies out and get extra yards after contact like he did there.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the third quarter. So we open the final period with a third down play. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. Bully ball on third and short. That'll be enough to give Mississippi State a fresh set of downs. First and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. After the run, now to throw. Backs looking for the goal line. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Now it's second and goal. Caught in the backfield, it's McConnell. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. A score for the big fella here. Why are tight ends so effective in the red zone?
Well, these aren't the guys that are going to burn by you and go for 70 most of the time, but when you can use their big-bodied frames, threaten them to run the football and be a blocker in the running game, and now you slip them in the secondary, make that big play.
The Georgia Tech offense rolls back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake will get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt. Find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute. Build this lead a little bit bigger. Put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
The Yellow Jackets line up, trying to move the sticks on third and short. Trying play action. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
I think in this situation after that incompletion, fourth and short on your side of the field, the smart play is to punt it away and trust your defense.
On fourth down, going to the air. Gets open down the middle. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw again. He lobs one high down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Back to pass. Here's a heat. He'll pull it down. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Third and long situations are really hard to convert. The defense knows it's going to be passed. The pass rushers are getting upfield. You're under pressure. You don't have timing. And as a result now, fourth down.
On fourth down, trying to find his man. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And he gets enough to move the chains and then slides to a stop.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
Quick strike complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. The Yellow Jackets have this offense rolling. He's looking to pass. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. And the misconnection on third down.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that. You can show your exotic looks. You can get the pass rush going. Everybody on the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Let's see if this offense comes out swinging from the first play of the drive down late. Got room to work. There he goes. And he's able to shed one tackle and gets a pretty good pickup. And the Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. The give to the back. Spins away from the defender. They are on the move down to the 32, and they pick up another first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for a man. It's Croman Hope. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. And he gets it down to the 4-yard line before he's finally stopped. A terrific run after the catch. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Really nice job getting that touchdown. Now you got to go for 2. You got to tie this thing up, and your defense better get ready because the opponent has time to work the 2-minute situation, drive down the field. This game is far from over.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, one of the biggest games of the week is playing out right now. Let's check in on this top 25 battle.
Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Houston is just getting blown off the field right now in H-Town, and at this rate, I'm not sure this won't get worse.
The offense pumps it up, and they were on the move. And the defense jumps on it, and they get that turnover.
These crucial situations you practice so much. Inside of 2 minutes, they score, they win. Defensively, how do you bow your neck? You force a turnover, force the fumble, get the ball back to your offense. Go get me a few first downs. This one's over.
Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few first downs, and get a W.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Yellow Jackets come to the line with a fresh set of downs. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with